Welcome, I'm Greg Taylor, City's Project Manager for the Phase 3 Master Plan of the Sacramento Valley Station. We're just kicking off a one-year planning project. We will have two alternatives, visions for what the Sacramento Valley Station could be and how we can make this a great destination for all Sacramento and the region.
To describe these stations, and not only the station but also their context, is really looking at these three topics, which we might call it as lenses. And these are the lenses through which we would like to see this project and the opportunity that we have. We are in London here, King Cross, one of the well-known, outstanding example of site renovation around the high-speed rail. But beyond the service here, we have just an amazing place, remarkable language in terms of architecture, but the place is full of life. So here we are in Mission Rock, and of course one of the many elements of the context was the ballpark. The design for the area is to be also able to encourage view corridors, highlighting the assets of the context and making really an assets of these elements, and then support these with a vibrant mix of uses that will make just enjoyable. But what is also important that we take a chance here to really make this opportunity a catalyst for new development. We will look at the site opportunity, but also what are the opportunities outside the boundary of the site. Obviously, the station is a destination for mobility, but also is a destination for the community. And what you see here, the architecture in itself is also allowing that gathering to happen. People are coming to this place, whether they're waiting for a train or not. They just sit here and they wait for their friends. And it's just a welcoming piece of architecture. Another example, in Europe, we have Berlin Hauptbahnhof that has become a beloved landmark. The river, there is seating, there is pedestrian bridges that connect to the station, and the architecture that is around the station is intentionally guided in its language to be a little bit down in the tone so that the station can play the landmark role. I need to address the need of connectivity and mobility for Sacramento, but also for the larger region. The station that plays the role of a connector. Melbourne, the work of Grimshaw, really providing a generous connection across the rail alignment. This is something that we would like to think about. So what you see here, it's the main core of the station, and you see up there there's the regional train platform. Then you have 3 floors of retail, bustling with life and customers. And then at the very bottom there, you have another platform for the regional train. Understanding how the alignment of the rail and the transit will actually play a role in making this station, defining this station, but also defining the places and the understanding that customers have of the service that is provided. But when we talk about mobility, there are many components of mobility, Uber and Lyft and autonomous vehicles that are coming too. How can we embrace this new mobility provider? The user needs to be here at the center of the attention. It has to be our focus. So first of all, we think health and well-being is a fundamental aspect. And you see our work in Mission Rock, where the open space is not only a pleasant environment to visit, but also encourage a lifestyle. And with the experience, of course, also comes the culture. Liège, the station building actually in itself has a museum. As we move into the station, though, as an experience for the travelers and the commuters, wayfinding, security and access, again, fundamental aspects. Wayfinding is not just the signage that you see here in this picture. Maybe we can imagine path or historic path that will connect all the historic elements across the sites to then lead you to the train or across to the rail yard. When you get to the station or when you get to the site in general, what is the program that we need to think? What are the offer for people of Sacramento, but also for people visiting, that this station or the station area has to give. So you see here in St. Pancras Place, it's just full of life, full of people coming to these places because there is that type of offer. Not to serve only the traveler, but for the community as a whole.
We're looking forward to your involvement and your participation, and we hope to see you out at our next public outreach session for this project. Thank you.